Got outside a few times in spring ball.
Yeah, not too many, but we got to take advantage of it. It's been, we all know, it's been a rainy spring or winter, whatever we're in right now. But it's beautiful today, and just an opportunity to get outside, and particularly for the punt game, the kicking game, to see these guys kick and punt, and be able to cover the field, I think, is important for us.
We've talked about a lot of things, special teams during spring. Do you do a lot?
Yeah, we do a lot with special teams in the springtime. We break them up into individual teams. We have 4 individual teams, and we create competition every single practice, working on all 4 phases of the kicking game. And then obviously the operation with the snappers, the holders, and the kickers. We're going to work every single day. And we want these guys to take pride in special teams, meaning it's a 1/3 of the game. And we really take that serious, and we want to find guys that want to be on it that really help our team win.
About halfway through, how would you assess the last, since we talked to you last?
Well, we're happy where we are at this point in time. We've gotten better every single day. These guys are learning how to practice what we're asking for them. They're having fun. It's a lot of energy. When you do that, you're going to get better every day. We've gotten a lot better between day 1 and where we are right now. We just got to continue to get better every single day. We take it day by day, and it'll be that way all the way through the summer as well as we head into fall camp.
Do you have a sense of what the biggest area of growth has been so far?
The biggest area of growth, I just think overall as a whole team, I think, you look at every position that guys have gotten better, particularly when you're putting in new schemes, offense, defense, and kicking, they don't know what to expect initially. You coach it up, you come back, you do it again the next day. And so those things have been getting better. And I think, we don't have very many schemes in right now, offense and defense. I think we're keeping it very basic and just working on the fundamentals.
When you do have them scrimmage, going offense versus defense, do you like to see the progression that they've made when they're facing each other?
Yeah, and we're putting them in a lot of different scenarios with that. So, sometimes what don't go your way, I want to have some adversity. I want to see how they react to it. And they've been great with that, because of, your play's not going to go your way every time. And when it doesn't, you got to play back up the next play and line up and go, and not let that play before affect you as you move forward. And so those things have been getting better with our guys. Again, I think the scrimmage aspect, we haven't done a lot of that. But we did 2 days ago on Saturday, and it was really good. It was good on both sides of the ball. There's some positive plays. Obviously, a lot of good film to coach off of and to teach, and that's what we're in phase right now, is just teaching what we need to be doing.
You've mentioned a couple of times a lot of numbers at wide receiver. How do they kind of sort through that in spring, or do you? I'm assuming they sort through it themselves.
Yeah. Well, the thing we've done was give them all opportunity, and so you get 4 groups of wideouts that have played a lot. At the end of spring, you go back and you assess that, and you say, all right, here's where we're at with this. These guys are going to be playing right now. You're not in that rotation, and so if you want to get in the rotation, here's things you need to do. I think the biggest thing in spring is giving everybody the opportunity, give them all a chance to go out there and make plays, and then obviously the ones that make them will be playing next fall. At wide receiver, 7 or 8 guys will end up playing. So, I think that we're also assessing the fact in the spring, who needs to move? Is there anybody that needs to move positions, and so they can try to find a way to get on the field.
Have you seen much of that movement from position to position yet?
No, not in the spring. I think for us, we're kind of just letting them play where they are right now, and then we'll see at the end of spring. If you're sitting at 4th team at the end of spring, are you going to be able to get better to play, or do you need to play another position? So that's things we'll go through with the players and find out where they'll be after spring.
You mentioned learning how to practice, and how you guys are all about speed. How are they hanging with the speed this new week?
Yeah, I think some of them are doing well with that. Some others are continuing to adjust. It's a fast-paced practice, going from drill to drill, learning what we want out of those drills. I think that's just going to be a thing where they just have to learn. I think next fall, as we start in August camp, they'll have a great idea about it. So when we start that, day 1, they'll know.
As a coaching staff, have you guys started to put together a depth chart, or is that an urge you try to hold off?
No, we're right now, we're just giving them a lot of reps. Everybody's getting reps, and so it really doesn't matter if you go out first, junior, or second. It doesn't matter at this point. We want the guys to compete and to know that it's always going to be competition at every position, and we're going to play the best ones that we have, as we come next fall. So, but I want them all to know they got a chance and an opportunity, and that's all anybody can ever ask for.
Is there a goal as far as when you might want to start putting that together?
Not right now. We're in February. We don't play for a long time now. So I think as we head through August, obviously as you get down 10 days, 2 weeks, you know, before you play, you'll have a good idea of, you know, who our guys are going to be. But up until that point, everything's competition, everything's wide open.
Coach, I know you talked about the day you were hired about the coaches here locally in the community, and I know you've had a couple of clinics, and there's been a lot of positive reaction on Twitter and social media and things like that. Do you feel good about what you guys have done so far?
Yeah, you know, we've given, you know, a lot of coaches, or any coach really for that matter, in high school ranks to come out and opportunity to watch us practice, and we've clinic with the guys, and it's been, the ones that are here are really taking advantage of it. It's a great response. You know, I think the word will get out for next year, you know, because we'll do it again next spring, and, you know, we'll have more, I hope, that'll come by and take advantage of it, because it is a great opportunity to come out and learn and just to see. And I think you always can pick up, you know, a couple of things, you know, whatever it may be, individual drills or scheme or whatever that may be. And so it's been been positive, and all the coaches have loved it so far.
And in the turn, doesn't that help you guys recruiting, you know, and things like that?
Yeah, no, I hope so. I just hope that you know, if you it's all about relationships. If you create good relationships with the coaches, they're going to, you know that they feel comfortable about sending their players to play for us and our staff. You know, we're going to treat them with respect and, you know, get everything we can out of them. And I think they've seen that at practice. We don't hold anything back. They're there. They're seeing the whole practice. And, you know, I think that, again, it's been very positive, and it will continue to help our program in the future.
Will you scrimmage a little more as you go on into these last 2 weeks, or kind of keep it the same?
No, I think we'll probably scrimmage a little bit more. Probably next Saturday, and then probably obviously the 7th, you know, the last day, will probably be a little bit more of a scrimmage deal. So, you know, the biggest thing for us is just teaching fundamentals and really not getting away from that, but you do want to play some ball. Put the ball down 11 on 11. That's what all the training you go through is to play ball. So we will do that as well. But Saturday, next Thursday, should be fun days for the guys.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.